Last race of the night, the 28th race of the day. This is Sportsman 8th scale, off and racing. Leading the way is J.D. Moore. Matthew Pages in the number 2 spot. Jeff Penny in the 3. Doug Schulp in the 4. Harley in the 5. Patrick in the 6. And Doreen in the number 7 spot. We got 30 seconds down. 6:30 left to go. One down and 6 to go for JD. He is out front in that red Hot Bodies V8. Matthew pushing it a little too hard and rolling the buggy over. Matthew running that Losi 8 2.0 on the straightaway. Down the straightaway goes the number 2 spot. The blue and pink Losi 8 2.0. JD 18 flat. Matthew 19.4. Jeff 19.4. Shelp last time by an 18.9. Let's see what he's got this time by. It is a 23.7. Sandell in the 5, Harley in the 6, Doreen in the 7, 1-3 down, 5:30 left to go. It looks like Matthew rolling it over. It's going to allow JD to check out, and it's also going to allow Jeff Penny to make up all kinds of time, pulling in 2 seconds on Matthew on that last lap alone. Penny in the Offna Hyper 9, running in that 3 spot, but I know he wants the number 2. I'm sure he wants the number 1, but right now he needs to get the number 2 spot first before he can even think about that one. Then Penny traction rolls the end of the straight. Going to find himself 7.5 now behind Matthew Pages for that number 2 spot. Matthew is currently on the straightaway and by the line, 7 seconds behind the leader. J.D. Moore, the Hot Bodies V8. On the straight, down the straight, into the sweeper, off the step, and by the line, 17.9. That previous was 17.7. Fast lap going to be a 17.6. Penny, the only other driver out there in the 17s. He's got a 17.7 under his belt. Pages an 18 flat. Sandell an 18.4. Shelp an 18.3. Harley an 19.7. Dorian a 20.2. Matthew rolling it over. Here comes Jeff Penny. Easy, buddy. Spinning the tires and wiggling the wheels doesn't make it flip over any faster. Just about halfway done. We got about 3:45 left to go in this race. Race 9. Last race of the night. Sportsman 8th scale main event. .315 left to go for JD. He is checked out on the field. Matthew Page is maintaining that number 2 spot with Patrick Sandell now into the number 3. Jeff Penny dropped to the 4. Shelp in the 5. Harley in the 6. Dorian in the 7. 3 minutes left on the clock. 3 minutes left to go. Your leader still the Hot Bodies of Mora. Pages in the Losi car in the number 2 and Sandell in the Associated RC8B. Running in the number 3 spot, Penny in the Hyper 9, Shelp in the Jammin' X1 CR truck. Harley in the Hot Bodies, I believe. And Doreen in the Kyosho MP9. Running in the 7 spot, round out the field for us. 2:30 left to go, 4:30 down, 2:30 to go. 2 minutes to go for Moore on a 24:704 pace. Page is on 23, Penny on 22, Sandell 22, Doug 22, Harley 21, and Doreen 20 laps. In 7:18. Minute 30 left to go. This race is pretty well spread out. Closest battle is going to be for number 3 spot between Penny and Sandell. Jeff Penny in the Hoffman taking over the 3, Sandell down to the 4. In the Associated car, over the double, over the back step up, into the S section, coming onto the straightaway, down the 2 stair, into the sweeper, down the 1 more stair, and by the line. Penny checking out a 17.666 on that one. Sandell an 18.1, but then rolls it over. That's going to allow Jeff Penny to get a much larger advantage in that number 3 spot. 1 minute left to go, drivers. .35 seconds left. 17.6 of JD on that last one. That was his fast lap. Penny, though, just slightly faster. 17.666 to 17.667. Take that, JD. How's 1/1000th of a second faster than you feel? That's what Jeff's saying in his head. 15 seconds left to go. And that is time. Doug Shelf done in the 5. Keep them going until you get there. Guys, when you cross the line, you are done. Harley done in the 6. JD the win. Matthew in the 2. Jeff Penny not that far back in the 3. Patching the 4. All right, guys, turn them.